Did Tess Holliday make the decision to get healthy?
You gotta be so good that they can't ignore you, especially the ones that ain't done shit for you. Yeah, you know exactly what I mean. They stab you in the back and then they ask why you're bleeding.
My name is Alan Roberts. This is Everyday Fitness. Like, subscribe, click the notification bell right over here, and share my videos. Thank you very much. Check out my second channel, Alan Roberts, in my opinion course. It's going to be linked below and above and at the end and all that places. Check it out. It's where I talk about some fitness, some non-fitness, whatever I want to talk about. That's why I have a second channel, right? Anyway, Tess Holliday is getting healthy. At least that's what it looked like. She had a workout apparently with a very famous trainer named Mazzy. I honestly hadn't heard of her before, but obviously a very famous trainer named Mazzy who said this. Day 3 of 365, Tess Holliday. This is going to be the process of redefining ourselves and creating the change we want to see in a sustainable way. Change can be scary, especially when you do not know what to expect. The moment you don't expect things to be easy is when you'll have your biggest breakthrough. This is the year where I see this woman become what her confidence exudes. The next few months isn't just about losing weight, but installing the principles that will help her feel healthy, happy, and fit in her own skin. I think we are going to do great things together for a lot of women. So after receiving this, being sent this dozens of times, when I watched it, I was very encouraged. I really was. I thought this Mazzy woman had gotten through the test, made her realize that healthy at every size is a lie. Healthy at every size is a lie told to people to make them feel better about themselves, even though they're in an unhealthy state, by people that are in an unhealthy state. Because healthy at every size does not really talk about being too skinny. They really don't. They talk about, it's mainly fat people from the fat acceptance movement. It just is. And by fat, I'm not insulting you. I am just saying that is, you are fat. You have fat on you, you are fat. But I was hoping that this was encouraging. This was an encouraging thing, because Tess Holliday had been a huge advocate of healthy at every size, and I was hoping, that she would wake up, because she does have children that, she should want to see grow up. And when you are 5'5", and in my professional estimation, well over 300 pounds, you are not healthy. You are not going to remain healthy, even if you are. Even if she's metabolically healthy, she's not healthy, because carrying that much extra weight on her frame, I'm sure there's back issues. I'm sure there's knee issues. I'm sure there's plenty of issues just from carrying that weight around, because physics, it's just physics, that's literally, when that much weight is carried on a human frame that's not meant to have that kind of human frame, especially normally it's a human frame that is not very active, therefore the bone density does not increase due to physical activity. It is damaging. It's damaging to your long-term physical health in just that way. However, when you add upon it that even if she were to be metabolically healthy, the dangers and increased risks of having type 2 diabetes, which is almost a certainty when somebody is that big, but type 2 diabetes, heart disease, coronary artery disease, fatty liver, hypertension, obstructive sleep apnea, which causes people to have strokes all the time. When you consider the increased risk of possibility for all those things, you are just unhealthy. And oftentimes, they say, well, my health is my business. And that would be true if we didn't share healthcare costs. And not to mention that, if we weren't just good people, like if we didn't just want, and I don't include myself because everybody knows I'm a horrible person, but, to look out for somebody and say, you're not healthy, you should get healthy, that's not an insult. They try to frame it as though when people are concerned about their health, they're insulting them. You don't know about my health. You can't look at me and say I'm unhealthy. This is unhealthy. This woman is not healthy. She is not healthy. She obviously has serious mobility issues, obviously. And she is not healthy. She is carrying approximately 200 pounds more on her frame, if not a little bit more than what she should have on her. She is carrying way, way, way too much weight. So I went to bed last night thinking I was going to make a seriously positive video about Tess Holliday this morning, thanking her for seeing the light and really being encouraging to women of her size that, okay, it is time for us to realize this is not healthy. Because in that Mazzy woman's post, she posted that it's not just about health, it's not just about losing weight, it's about learning, all those things. I was super encouraged. I was like, this is the turning point. This is actually a tipping point for the healthy at every size movement, that we can hopefully change the tide of what is actually a serious obesity epidemic, and it's getting to be a global obesity epidemic. It is an unsustainable thing for our population, for our species. It just is. It is unsustainable. People cannot be that big. The lifespans will be shortened incredibly. You simply do not see morbidly obese 70-year-olds. I mean, it is a rare anomaly that you see that. I mean, people are going to start dying off much, 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 much earlier. And, there are people like the people will not be having as many children, which some will argue is a good thing, but because oftentimes obesity causes sterility and it makes it harder to have kids. Like, I mean, this is actually something these are true biological facts about our species that people from Healthy at Every Size have been wanting to ignore. So I was super, super excited about making a positive video about Tess Holliday. And then Tess posted this. Another great day with Mazzy Arias. I'm posting this because I want to, because self-care looks different to everyone, and because I didn't see fat bodies working out until I was an adult, and I wish I had. As someone who has lived in a larger body nearly all my life, folks that look like me are often ridiculed for being lazy or unhealthy, when no one would say that about someone who is considered slim. We often feel like we have to prove ourselves and our worth debating our health to total strangers, and when the reality is we don't owe that to anyone. All bodies are valid. All bodies deserve love. All bodies deserve respect. All bodies are good bodies. All bodies are beautiful. Mental health is just as important as physical health. Some folks might live in bodies that you don't consider desirable or perhaps used to look like them, and do them and yourself a favor and keep your judgments to yourself. They are just as valid as you. They aren't your before photos or punchlines. Loving yourself takes time, and you can work out all you want, but if you don't fix the insides, no amount of having body that is goals will fix the self-hatred. Here's the thing. Tess Holliday is stuck. Tess Holliday is the leader of a movement that is known for ostracizing and even trolling people who lose weight. This, literally last week, Tess Holliday was very short. I made a video about it, very short, with a woman who, presented her before picture as unhealthy because she had, she was pre-diabetic, had sleep apnea and hypertension or high cholesterol, which is unhealthy. So she presented as unhealthy, and Tess Holliday got upset with this woman. So Tess Holliday is kind of stuck. She can't admit that she's not healthy, apparently, even though somewhere along the line her trainer is definitely implying it. And she is trying to say that all bodies are valid, all bodies are good bodies. All bodies are not good bodies. All bodies are not good bodies. And I'm not even talking about aesthetics. An obese person's body is not healthy. That's not a good body. You need to change that into a good body. Change that into a healthy body. I mean, all bodies deserve love. Okay, I'm fine with that. This is not about physical attraction. This is not about anything like that. This is about health. It truly is. This is about health to me. I don't ever make my videos about the fat acceptance movement or Healthy at Every Size being complete ridiculousness about physical attraction. Trust me, I don't, and I don't want to. But the reality of it is they are not healthy. Not all bodies are good bodies, because not all bodies are healthy bodies. Tess Holliday's body is not a healthy body. That is not a healthy body, and she knows it. That's why she's working out. Just to be real, And she talks about mental health. Do you know what one of the best things you can do for your mental health is? Work out. It actually releases hormones, endorphins, all sorts of things that makes you happy. It really, really does. That is one of the best things you can do for your mental health is work out. Look it up. It's one of the best things you can do for your mental health is work out. It truly is. And to say you need to work on your mental health first and then your physical health, that's ridiculousness. That's rhetoric. That is not real. That is not true at all. If you want to take control of your life, take control of your weight, take control of what you put in your mouth, take control of your health, that is happiness. That is health. It truly is. Nobody from the Healthy at Every Size movement or the Fat Acceptance movement can say anything different. Now, Tess Holliday, this is a very mixed message, because your trainer obviously implies that you need to get healthy, and obviously implies you're doing this to lose weight. You are implying that you're just doing this because you're just doing this to show you can. Show you can get healthy. Let's drop all the ridiculous BS about this whole subject and show you can get healthy. That is what you need to do. That makes you a leader. That makes you a strong person. A strong person can admit they were wrong because you've been wrong. You've been wrong. This is not something where I want to have an I told you so moment. This is not something I want to see out of that. You have children. This woman has children. I do not want to see an I told you so moment, a couple years down the road when this woman passes away or has to have her feet chopped off from diabetes. This is not I never want to be, aha, I told you so, after somebody, literally, dies of a stroke or a heart attack from their life choices, or has to have an amputation because of diabetes. This is not something I ever want to be like that. So anybody out there from the fat acceptance movement or healthy at every size that thinks that my videos about this subject are anything but trying to help you, you need to yank your head out of your ass, and that's the only swear word I'm going to try to say besides damn. But you need to try to yank your head out of your ass and realize that you are not healthy at every size. Like none of you can prove it. None of you can prove it. I understand you're saying you don't have to, but let me tell you something. You should be able to. If you are claiming you are healthy at any size, you should be able to prove that instead of just talking. That's just the truth. So I challenge Tess Holliday. Show you're healthy. Show your blood work. Show your blood pressure. Show you're healthy. Sign away your HIPAA to somebody and show that you're healthy. Because your trainer is now implying that you are not. Your trainer is now implying that you are doing this to lose weight and get healthy, which I hope is true, but you shouldn't backwalk it because you're still the head of a movement that you're stuck in, because if you lose weight, then you won't have anything. That's just the truth. That's just my 2 cents on the matter. My name is Alan Roberts. Hit me up on Instagram at Everydamn Day Fitness. Hit me up on Twitter at Everydamn Fitness. I'm also on Facebook at Everydamn Day Fitness. On my internet at everydamndayfitness.net. Hit up my second channel, Alan Roberts, on my opinion, of course. Goddamn.